everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Danica. You might know me as Thrifty Stew on Instagram, and that's my Poshmark closet name as well as my name here on YouTube. So yeah, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. If you've watched my other videos, thank you for coming back. I'm so happy to see you. So let's get into today's video topic. What I wanted to talk about today is just 5 things that I've been doing to keep my Poshmark closet going in a pandemic. Not a video I ever thought I would be making, but here we are. So first thing that I'm gonna say is from the get-go, I kind of just kept doing what I was doing. I didn't source more at the very beginning of when things were kind of starting to slide into where they are now. I didn't source less. I just kind of kept going how I was going. I have listed more, but that is to scale with me not being at my full-time job anymore. So yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I just kept doing what I was doing. My Poshmark closet was doing well before this hit, and I didn't let myself mentally tell myself, okay, now it's a pandemic, everyone is losing their jobs, I'm not going to make any sales. I just kept working at it like I was. Number 2, in terms of sourcing, what's really helped me obviously throughout the last month and a half is being able to ask for and receive clothing donations. I put an ad on a website we have in Canada called Kijiji. I didn't want to do Facebook Marketplace. I did put an ad on Nextdoor and I literally did not get one reply. But Kijiji basically is like, I guess it's like Craigslist. It's like an online classifieds website. And so the first time I listed the ad, I got, I think, 2 replies. And then I kind of relisted it a few times because you can't bump it in the website. It just like goes from page 1 to page 20 really quick. So I was like, no one's seeing my ad, so I was deleting it, relisting it, reposting it. All in all, I probably got maybe 5 donations, and I would ballpark because not everything is listed. I probably received 250 to 300 items, I would guess. That's what it feels like. There are a few different strategies. Some people are receiving donations and just like being really picky with it and having like making sure their closet is super curated, which is totally fine if that's your vibe. My vibe was just getting everything listed and seeing what happens. The first donation I got was a lot of a mall brand we have here called Ricky's. A lot of people probably wouldn't list it, but I just went ahead and listed it. I listed it all for 3 for $20. I only took like 3 pictures, the front, the back, and the care tag, and it all sold. I'm pretty sure I only have a few pieces left, and this was like not that long ago. I also did receive a lot of men's clothing, which I have a love-hate relationship with because I just always used to seem to buy men's clothing by accident. It would be in the women's stuff at the thrift store, and I would get home and take a closer look and realize it was men's, and it would just sit forever. But I didn't have a choice. I had to, if I wanted to make money, I needed to be listing stuff. So I got a ton of men's dress shirts, and I just sorted them by size and bundled them up by 3 or 4 and took one picture of the collars together. I didn't take pictures of the entire shirts and just listed it as a lot of dress shirts. And I've sold probably 3 or 4 now. I had one person ask me for pictures of the entire shirt, and I literally just replied, It's just a long sleeve shirt, like, there's not much to show, and she bought the bundle. So I've been really lucky that I got a lot of donations. It is not, a lot of it was not things I would source personally, but it also showed me that there is a buyer for almost everything. So, my third thing that I've been doing is relisting old listings. So I did a relisting challenge where we had to relist 10 items a day, and that was like a really good way to get into it. Now that I have a laptop, it is so much easier to relist. There is a new Poshmark feature called copy listing. Some people had it for like a few hours and then it disappeared. Maybe we'll get it back. I don't know. Either way, I'm just finding I'm getting a lot more activity in my closet when I'm relisting. It freshens up the listing. I'm taking the time to rework my description. I have the time to do it right now, so why not? And it puts your listing into the just in category. So if you have brands that people are searching, Lululemon, whatever, Aritzia brands, anything like that, you're gonna show up at the top of the just listed. So, and it doesn't take that long. I've been trying to relist maybe 5 to 15 listings a day. So that's really helped boost the activity in my closet, I'm finding personally. 4 is managing expectations. This is more with the donation items. I am managing my expectation for a return. Obviously, I don't really have a return because everything was free to me, but I'm not listing them for, there's one item I have listed for more than $50, I think, but it's a leather Harley Davidson jacket. And honestly, I would take an offer on that for way lower than what I have it listed. I just have like a dream price listed right now. But I'm kind of in a position that I got all these things for free. Why not pay this forward and let someone have it for, like, if someone offers me $8, I'm accepting. I don't care. It's getting it out of my house. It's putting money in my bank account, and it all adds up really quickly, let me tell you. I also believe that who knows if the algorithm exists. That's like a whole other video that we could do. There's 1,000 videos about it anyway, but I do find that you can get a certain amount of traction going in your Poshmark closet. So listing, sharing your closet, sending out offers to likers, and accepting offers are all things that are showing you're active and are willing to give people a good deal. And I have no issue accepting whatever offer comes my way on the items that have been donated. And if someone bundles an item that was donated and something I paid a thrift price for, it also gives me a little bit more leeway because, I can go a little bit lower. I'm not as much as a stickler right now for like a minimum amount that I would want to receive on any item. I need to be realistic on what someone's budget might be, and if I'm making a profit, it's a win-win. And the last thing on my list is making sure that I'm scheduling my tasks. The first 2 weeks probably of my layoff, I'm furloughed, but my first 2 weeks at home full-time were, I wouldn't call them a disaster, but I just felt like a chicken with my head cut off. I've always kind of been like this, where on days off, I call it tornadoing. I tornado through my place and I get everything done that needs to be done, because before this, I was a full-time flight attendant. So I was gone for 4 days and I would be home for 1 or 2 days. So I would take those 1 or 2 days and grocery shop, laundry, change the sheets, meal prep, vacuum, all this stuff. So I kind of was in that mode for a few weeks probably. And then I realized that making myself a to-do list is probably what saved me the last month and a half. So every night before I go to bed, I will write down my to-do list for the next day. And I just find that it really keeps me on task. I still obviously get distracted here and there, but I do usually get my to-do list done. It's crazy how much you can get done when it's written out for you. I've always been like very goal oriented. I don't even need like to have any kind of incentive. Just completing the task and crossing it off is good enough for me. So that works for me. Might not work for everyone. Some people need like a super structured day. I'm going to be relisting from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then I'm going to have breakfast from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. blah blah blah. That does not work for me because I think it would just be too much, and it doesn't account, like, depends what I'm in the mood for. So yeah, those are the 5 things that I have found to really help me going in this crazy time, as everyone is calling it, or weird time. We'll see how long this lasts. The thrift stores are actually reopening here today, some of them. I'm not going. Maybe next week, we'll see. Just kind of gonna wait and see what happens. And I have still lots of donated stuff in my posh room that needs to be listed that I have been procrastinating. So that's it. That's all I've got. Those are my 5 things that I've been doing. Let me know in the comments how you've helped yourself become more productive or stay motivated. And know that if you're not feeling motivated or productive, that's okay too. There's no shame in that. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to be back, and thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my videos.